It is our tradition that we go from place to place, from country to country, so that our work can be felt not only from the point of view of performance, but from the point of view of training. When we are having training from country to country, our people will get to know the kind of work we do and how we do it. And that is why we are here. This is not our first time here. We've been here before during our predecessor time, Councillor Cllr. He introduced this, so we went in all parts of the country. We went in Maryland, all countries. And so this is not new.
So what specific are you looking for when you have these quarterly engagements?
Now this is a 4 in the quarter, but this particular training is not classified as one of those training that we normally have. This is a training that is strategic. We classify this training as a strategic training because there are many things we see in the department, and we try to have a strategic discussion with our the partner and also with some experts. We have hired 2 experts, and those 2 experts are here with us, so that everything that we have as our constraint, everything we have as those things that really are our hurdle in efficient performance will be earmarked, will be documented, and will be sent to our boss man, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice of Liberia.
And so what are some of the things?
Some of those things is that we have so many codes in the country. For instance, country like Sano have about on board close to 30 magisterial districts. Country like Grand Crew have so many magisterial districts, Lofa 8, and country like Number 10. And so if we have the courts like that, and we don't have the judges, we don't have the prosecutor to cover those courts, then it serves as our, hindrance. And so we want to discuss all of those things to make sure that we document and send it that if we have all of these codes, we're not the one that created those codes. It is the legislature that created the code. Then we need the personnel that we will have to recruit, and upon recruitment, there must be money made available, so that the Attorney General cannot be embarrassed in terms of doing the work. In most instances, you have to take money from the pocket to fund some of the program that we have, because the courts are many. Sometimes the judiciary will have to make sure that we don't have people who are not lawyers in those courts. The magisterial court will have people who are trained as lawyers. And so to have the people who are trained as lawyers, it means we have to have the budgetary allocation, the allocation to make sure that those people are funded. And that is why we are having this workshop. We capture every other thing within the prosecution department and place it in the lap, on the lap of our chief, who is already knowledgeable of all. And he told all to make sure that we document all submitted to him for onward transmission to the decision maker.
Finally, your attorney encounter here most often talk about challenges that has to do with sometimes leading to the loss of cases at the court. You don't find people wanting to come and testify and all of that. Is this something that happens in other counties as well? Is this something that goes across?
But let us be very clear. When there is a case in court, the job of the prosecutor is to present the case properly. The prosecutor and not the judge to determine that this case is real, this case is lost. All we need to do is to make sure that people are not put behind bars and stay there perpetually. Our job is to make sure that the cases are indicted and we go to court and provide the proper, legal guidance that the judge will understand to be helped to decide the case. It is the judge that decides the case. The fact that somebody is not guilty does not mean that the prosecution has not done its work. Prosecution work is to make sure that they present the case properly before the court. The judge must review the document and say, look, for this, you think that the prosecution you win. For the other one, you think that you don't win. So that is the job of the judge to decide. Our job is to make sure that our evidence are carelessly, followed, and the judge will be convened to decide the case properly.
What's your final message before we leave you?
My final message is that the prosecution will decide on this workshop properly what they need, and everything will be captured, submitted to our chief, and our chief will submit it to the appropriate people to make decisions, and will provide the needed prosecution to the Republic. We will not leave any stone unturned.
Thank you so much.